Good morning, guys. So today I have some really great news. And I'm telling you this news because I want you guys to hold me accountable, okay? I need as much support on this as possible. And definitely follow me on my IG so that we can keep up with each other. You guys can keep me in line. But in today's video, I want to kind of explain to you what I'm going to be doing. But first, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give the video a like. That will definitely help a girl out. So something I've never really talked about on my channel is my weight, okay? And I'm getting to a point where, like, I'm feeling good about myself, but not to where I want to be, you know? And I'm ready to kind of push my limits and do this challenge. I'm going to call it a challenge. That way it will better help me get through this. This isn't something that I don't really feel comfortable talking about, because I've always been nagged about my weight. Not always, but primarily my dad has always made this thing about my weight. And you know, like, I always took what he said under consideration. But you know, when you have a dad that tells you, you know, you need to stop eating, and then you make a big gourmet meal, you know, a 5-course meal every day for dinner, it's kind of hard to, like, get rid of food in your life. And, you know, I'm not even gonna sit here and say, like, I was a person who ate that much. Now, when I was younger, yes, like, I binge ate. Like, in the middle of the night, I'd be hungry, and I would go to the fridge, and I would get something, and I would eat, right? And, you know, this is me as a kid, okay? Not, like, teenager, you know, I didn't really get that time to do that. I really didn't try to stay home as much as possible. It is what it is. Or I was home a lot, but I couldn't do much, you know? Like, I got to a point where I wanted to starve myself and this and that. So, like, I went through a very significant alterations with my body, because I have fluctuated between big and thick skinny. Does that make sense? Because I mean, I just have thick girl features. I can't help that. But as far as extra fat, you know, I can help that. And I've always made that an excuse. Being homeless, I was more skinny than anything, because I was, in a sense, homeless for a while. But, you know, when I ended up finding a place and blah blah blah, you know, I got back into eating. But even when I did, because the person that I lived with, she was doing Weight Watchers. And so a lot of what we bought incorporated into our calorie watching. So, you know, I was losing weight then I found out that, well, can't exactly say I found out I was pregnant with Jamie. But during my pregnancy with Jamie, looking back, I did not really eat. And I know that was not healthy for my kid. But again, remember, keep in mind, I had no idea I was pregnant this whole time. And, you know, the only thing that I was addicted to was water, Gatorade, and coffee. That was it. That was all I drank. And it got me through a lot. I was also working out at this time too. Again, did not know. So I was bringing down weight a lot. And I was looking good. And especially after I had my son too, I still kept my figure. And I was so proud of it, and I wanted to keep it. Lo and behold, I get into my relationship 6 years ago. And, you know, things happen. I ended up finding out 5 months in that I was pregnant with my daughter. And I was actually gaining weight on this, because, that girl, I was eating nachos, this and that. Now, I was gaining weight again, and since then, I've been kind of in that same spot since I've had my daughter, and it's been fluctuating up and down. So, I'm gonna be, like, honest here. I don't really like looking at a scale. I don't even like it in my presence. Like, it's intimidating to me, and it's just a scale. And every time, you know, I'm around it, I get uncomfortable. Like, if I stand on this thing, like, this is my moment of truth, and this is going to hit me hard. Like, I can't, okay, look, I'm talked for almost 5 minutes now. Let me get into this real quick. I'm doing a water fast. I'm gonna initially start with a 3-day fast, but I'm not gonna try to break it there. I'm gonna try to go a week. If at any point I do need to break it because I feel like I'm dying, because they do say, you know, to definitely ask a doctor first, but ain't nobody got a doctor like that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Definitely, doctors do not suggest this. Majority do not suggest doing this. But I feel like if I do this right, it's fine, especially if it's like a 3-day fast. People fast all the time. There's situations where people can't even eat for 3 or 7 days at a time, and they have to make it with just water. So, you know, why can't I do that? Why? Now, like I said, at any point in time, if I have to break it and I really feel like I'm dying or whatever is going on with me, that's just not normal. I know I'm going to feel stuff, but like, I'm going to hold it through. I'm a strong person. I know I am, and I can do it. And I definitely want to make sure, don't park next to me. Thank you for not doing that. I'm going to consider this a challenge, because if I think of it as me just wanting to lose weight or whatever it is, it's not going to work out real well for me. I'm going to break it sooner than later. So I have to think of it as a challenge. And I mean, my initial thought is 7, but if I can make it to 3, that's good. If I have to break it, I'm going to really not cheat myself and just go crazy, because I still want to stay away from solids. Drinking chicken broth or something is something that I want to do. And I know I've not really talked about my mother, but my mother's kind of going through this unintentionally because of her gastroparalysis or whatever it is. Basically, you know how normal people there's nothing normal about anybody. You know how typically our bodies, you know, they break down our food within about 4 hours and then, you know, use the bathroom, whatever. My mom's stomach doesn't really do that. Like, it doesn't break down, and so like it rots in her stomach, the food, and so she ends up throwing it up. So every time that she eats anything solid, she throws up. Some things stays, some other things, majority of things don't stay, but some things do stay. She's pretty much been on this liquid diet, let me say it like that, basically, where she's just pretty much, she's drinking chicken broth for food, she's drinking water, and she's drinking coffee. So like, those are her things that she drinks or eats too. And yeah, she'll try every once in a while to eat, but for the most part, you know, she can't do it, or she's nauseous. You know those feelings. Sometimes she's feeling like she's choking. You know, she has to really be careful what she eats. I'm not sitting here saying I have that issue, and nor do I want that issue, because I feel bad, and I am there to ask her if she needs anything, blah, 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 which is why I'm very thankful that I even live with her to begin with. Sometimes I feel like I am a burden with my family, but at the same time, like, I know deep down, and she knows deep down, that she needs us. So, you know, I think initially, you know, she sees us there about another year. I can see myself up there for about, you know, a few more months. But, you know, a year's fine. I'm ready to grow, but at the same time, I want to make sure my mom is okay, too. Anyways, water fasting. I'm going to be doing this water fast, and I just need encouragement from you guys, and I need you guys to really support me on this. So make sure to follow me on my Instagram, and make sure I'm drinking water. I'm about to go in and get some Himalayan salt. I'm about to go get some hair dye. I didn't even say where I was. I'm at Dollar General. I am so everywhere, guys. It's literally 8 o'clock in the morning, okay? And I've been up for about an hour and a half now, probably about 2 hours now. But I am tired, and I am ready to see changes. I'm ready to do more things with you guys, and if I want to do those more things with you guys, I have to make this change first, because there's no way I will feel confident enough to reveal my body to you guys. So I'm gonna do this little workout journey thing, and I will keep the documents, obviously Instagram, via Snapchat, all that. So make sure you look in and you're subscribing and you're following. So I gotta go in, I have to pee. I'll see you guys later.